We might as well get started. I don't think I'm
Yes.
going to do any music for this. I kind of like the ambience of the rain. Plus, the real fun is going to be listening to them
You're a
locally.
wizard, Harry.
That's going to be the real kicker. But what's up, guys? Wee Woo here. Today we're doing it's not an A, it's phase 2 of the, campaign here for what I have known as the Deep Zone. I've thought about what I do for this one. This one is just more of a test run of some additional factors, but really we're gonna have two factions. The first isn't gonna be, the first is the bandits. Obviously, they're gonna be openly hostile, so I have a blank template, then a bandit template, and then just a bunch of weapon templates. I didn't change anything from the first mission. The second one is the monolith guys. They're gonna start out as passive with the player base, but and the player base today being, of course, the 506th, they will get aggressive as the operation continues and as they go a bit more in their territory. So I tried my best to. That's the objective weapon. They're going to be trying to grab the Gauss rifle, which only one guy in the AO will have. But I've got, just a few standard guys templated. I've got this guy, I have him more as a specialist. Same with that one with the machine guns, and then just some other kits for a variety of weapons. And I got this as a QRF vehicle going into the AO. The heck are you? Oh, you're in the corner as a template. That's really weird. Debug corner, yay. Let me get rid of that. Otherwise, jumping in, let's see, random part of the AO. Their objective is going to be as follows. Again, primary weapon being the Gauss rifle, which they're going to need to grab. I have no idea where the Gauss rifle model's from. I'm using the special version of Deep Zone that I've modded the shit out of, but they're going to be, grabbing this gun and then picking up these, which is going to segue into our next mission in 2 weeks, where I introduce the Freedom and Duty factions and bridge things out from there. But this is also going to turn Monolith to be openly hostile with the player base, because I'm going to convert next time we play. Blue 4 is actually going to be set to civilian, and that way I can use Zeus commands to switch things up. But yeah, not too bad. I've got a few dormant beasts lying in wait. I want to see if I can bait them into the worm area. I will find a way to either bait them in there, have the worm come up to this location. Some of you may know it as the Alaskan bullworm. I love it. But that script's working. I've got plenty of pockets of radiation in the zone. I don't even... know what Drum's talking about there, but I've put literally 25 different pockets of radiation in the AO. I don't know which one's where, but worst comes to worst, if I were to do like a 50... Yeah, so here's one of the pockets. I can always move this around to kind of force them to go certain places. So I can fuck with them in that sense. But I think they're all bringing gas masks, which makes them immune to the radiation damage in terms of what I've had to script in. But I can still freak them out with the Geiger counter sound. So how this mission's going to start, they're going to deploy right here. I've got these guys patrolling their territory, but they're not going to be hostile. They're going to use cars, because Drum didn't like teleporting in, so I'm just going to cut their fuel as soon as they get to the entrance area. They'll be going up this route on foot. I have my twin script ready to go. Some of you know this as the Haunted Power Line. She's ready, to say the least. Going up the road, they'll run into these guys, which will give them a warning. They had a firefight with bandits. I don't know where these 4 guys came from. I think I had a patrol back there. I don't know why they came... Yeah, they were patrolling here. I don't know why they came all the way down here to fight these dudes, but that just killed off a few more of the monolith dudes, but nothing too hard. Add some nice ambience, excuse me. I'm going to have another firefight go on right here, and this is where they're going to get their final warning. I've got some bandit guys over here, monolith dudes right here, and because it's hard to see the particle effects up in Zeus, I do have the entire AO blanketed with anomalies, and I will be adding more if they start straying from these areas per se. So we'll see how they maneuver. Based on the territory here, I know they have to either go up this road or stay more towards the left, and naturally, because I always like to micromanage these guys, I'll be throwing groups of mutants at them. depending on where they go, maybe we'll see a pseudo giant, maybe we'll see bloodsucker, but again, I have an entire campaign to think about, so I want to try to keep things as limited as I can. But yeah, we'll see how things go. I'm excited for it. Still thinking how I'm gonna bait the fucking worm to come up to that base, but, you know, worst comes to worst, I just hope I can kind of, like, just get them in it. And this patrol's really annoying me, because I'm trying to get her to fucking stay on the edge of the territory, but she keeps coming down to the road for whatever stupid reason. So I'm gonna try to pull her back a bit more defensively. I've been experimenting with her, but she also always keeps checking up on this group, which I don't mind that per se, but I don't like the fact that they're on this dirt road right here, kind of hugging that area, so, you know, what can you do at that point? But future missions, we'll start using other areas of Chernobyl. I really don't want to take them too deep into the power plant. Like, I'll probably use this area, but once we start getting to the power plant, you also start seeing, like, you know, the rest of the map in terms of, you know, how it's unfinished. Plus, there's a bunch of custom areas I can build up, but again, this is why I'm doing this bi-weekly. So, now I'm in the fun room.
You mean you're not taking Redmond?
So, mine detectors I have scripted to detect radiation for the Geiger counters. Green smoke grenades, that's the standard for the swarm script, which I do have a swarm running around. I just forgot where I put it. Pictures on what they'll be doing today. I even kept the worm marker right there. And, yeah. Everything here could potentially kill them, and as we go through the campaign, if they get more intel, which I'll give them going through, I will just start filling this room with more custom images. So I'm just setting this up to be...
I'll take 2 on point.
Now, I'm not sure if you guys heard it, but you can hear the twin script from all the way in this base, and some of them have been complaining about strange noises, so... That's how you know it's working. But we'll be basically filling this room. I'll be getting more personnel. I'll be adding a little bit to it every playthrough. Because, again, this has all been a massive fucking test. And it's still, like, gonna be a massive fucking test as I try to organize every little thing in the campaign. But it's also a big...
I'm still trying to get loaded in.
It's a big thing for me because I've been getting into some really heavy scripting. I've been getting into Alias's scripts. Beautiful scripter. He's the guy that made the worm. He made the twins. I've been having to not only make my own config lines for it, but I've also had to go in and change some stuff. So
that you turned it on.
Yeah. Also, I did have to change their medical system. Drum wanted me to change it to a bleed out timer of 10 minutes for his guys if they're unconscious. But the other thing I did was I allowed for heal hit points. And what that'll do is if they get wounded and they use a bandage, it'll heal their vanilla health. And that's because a lot of stuff, both script-wise and Stalker, Anomaly, and... not Anomaly per se, because Dawago actually has some Ace compatibility stuff for the Ace hitboxes. But the Stalker Mutants, they do vanilla damage, which you can't heal with bandages. So at least with this way, if they take Ace damage, they can then heal themselves up with the bandage and heal the vanilla damage. Again, the vanilla damage doesn't transpose to Ace damage on their limb that they can bandage, but I'm hoping it'll even itself out. And if it doesn't, then... you know, I'll be slowly double-clicking units and bumping their health back if I really need to. But that should be okay, hopefully. Can you fix the mutants? That would require me to go into their config files, and I'm a kind of a novice at this thing, you know? I wouldn't trust myself to touch any of the configs. And it would take me hours. There's also apparently, example, with the Stalker mod that I've had to get. There's an issue with the launchers where they can't fire it. They just get stuck in an endless reload animation.
You don't hold a single button.
And, hold on. Someone's getting wrecked tonight, boys. Yeah, right. Like, they can't use launchers because it just puts them in an endless reload animation. That's something from the Stalker mod, but I would have to go into a 7 gigabyte file, find what's causing it, and then fix it. Which, when I put it like that, it sounds easy, but that would mean sifting through 7 gigabytes worth of data to find a needle in a haystack, and then I wouldn't even know how to fix. I wouldn't even know how to fix it if I got it. You know, so yeah. You know what I mean? Just between a rock and a hard place there. It's not Arma Stalker, it's Deep Zone. No, this op isn't going to be one life. I'm going to do my best so that they don't die, but I'll handle reinserts if need be. That's the thing, like, this mission I can't really consider... Like, I have a debrief plan on we have other Russian guys in the AO, blah, blah, blah. They're all commencing their own operations or their scouts or things. I'll get into that in the brief, and that way I can sneak reinserts in via teleport, and they can just check in like that, but yeah. Again, I would rather do some systems like this, and this, but Drum wants them done specific ways, so I gotta kind of cater to that. Because, you know, this is all a guest run. Because I'm kind of scared to do this with TSB right now, because the development of this is so raw. And in the past, when I've done raw developments with them, I get my ass chewed. So, you know, I've been kind of looking to other communities to kind of do my testing. But I've also been cutting down on other projects so I have more time to do all of the new stuff that I want to bring to everybody. Will there be any emissions? So that's a good question. I don't actually want to do an emission today, simply because... like, it wouldn't really fit. I'll still give them the radio frequency to say an emission, and if I feel like doing one, then we'll definitely do one, but I just don't... I don't think it would fit today. Like, that was just kind of showing off a feature I had, but there's some stuff where I want to do emissions, and there's some ops I won't, because, again, you don't want to do it every mission, because then it gets predictable, you know? You want to keep shifting everything up. That's why... like, I have pictures of a lot of stuff right here, and there'll be more added to it, but my goal is that there's only going to be, like, 3 to 4 things on this wall that you'll see at once, you know? Other than, for example, the radiation is always going to be a constant, but the rest of these, you'll probably only see 2, maybe 3 of them, because I don't want to stretch them out. Because that would be, you know, you just kind of beat a dead horse there, you know? I don't play GTA. But trust me,
Go Team 6.
We'll freak him out in this mission. We'll definitely freak him out in this mission. Ratchet, thank you so much for the sub. Also, Lcpl Liru fan, I saw you sub earlier as well. Thank you both so much for the subs. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you're gonna you'll get a kick out of this one.
I don't know. You don't want to get yelled at by a snowflake on the internet for saying fuck too much.
Where's the Deep Zone download? I don't know. I got it like 6 months ago from a buddy of mine.
Yeah.
And he had it on a Google Drive link, and then a month later, the download I was using disappeared or got taken down. So I don't know what the current status is of the Deep Zone mod. I think it got shut down. But I've just kept a local copy, one for original, and then one has been my worked on copy.
Fucking tampons.
But yeah, I don't know. You know, this is one of those things where it's just revitalizing an old project and hoping it all goes well. And Diamond Goose, thank you so much for a Twitch Prime sub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. I hope you're gonna kick out this one. Armstalker, when I worked on it, I couldn't get around.
Would you like me to write it down for you?
The infinite loading screens it would cause when using it client side. They may have fixed it because again, this was like a year ago when I tried to do it for a Halloween off. I just couldn't get around an infinite loading screen issue. I know how to fix stuff like that now, but it just I've worked so much with this Deep Zone project. I want to see it through, you know. Too bad the rain is not blood. This isn't a fucking Warhammer 40k corn op. All right, calm down. I mean, I wouldn't mind using Arma Stalker if it were to stay in Russia. I just want Russian. I just want to make sure, like, it all works, you know? So now I guess we're just waiting to give him the brief.
We know when you guys are ready.
We're ready to go. I think they're all gonna funnel in. Op's about to start. We're about to give brief. Again, I put the official start time at 9:30, but you know that's just a guesstimate when they're gonna be ready to go. Oh, I know, Tootie. That's why I have the. I mean, I can literally have the map right here. Like, I have a dotted barrier say, hey, don't go in there because, yeah, the brain scorcher. But then again, if we're doing emissions, wouldn't the brain scorch already be dead? Like, I get into so many lore questions that I don't really want to tackle.
Can you see if a grass cutter will get rid of this stuff?
Okay. Let's give him a
He's
warm
very
welcome,
picky.
shall we?
Grenades.
Bullets? Do you have any bullets?
Ammo, yeah. Bullets. I got lots of bullets.
To grab a.
I have an anomaly detector. I got gas mask.
Got your Geiger counter?
Holy shit, it actually fucking worked.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Been there on the table.
Don't forget a scope.
Yeah, I've got an email, suggest2liru@gmail.com.
Yeah,
That's
Wait, there's actual Geiger counters.
that's for email submissions.
See how long it takes from
Say again, let me know when you guys are ready to go.
God, what the hell?
Leave that shit alone until we get briefed.
Oh, copy.
Hey, righto, Ratchet. Hope you enjoyed tonight's op. They all just leave? Are they coming back in?
Make sure you have a flashlight on your rifle too.
Yeah, I got that.
It is 8:30 at the
Have them all come in when they're ready.
So I cannot scope this thing.
Now we chill.
8:30 in the afternoon.
8:30? Okay, wow.
Yeah, righto, Deadpool. I've played all the Stalker games. I've gone through the wiki. I've done a lot of research for like weaponry and kits and stuff. It's just this week I really focused on the script implementation from Alias's stuff, and just seeing what works and what doesn't. So,
He said watch.
you know.
Are you guys not
I
ready?
will always make a decision to sacrifice lore for the sake of playability.
Breeze ready?
And I think every Zeus should do the
Alright, get in
same,
there.
because you want something playable compared to something being lore accurate. Because if it's not playable, then why are you even bothering?
Alright, gather up on the guy in the corner for the briefing. What's your name again? Sergey? Ivan?
Sergey.
Actually had it right on the first try.
Alright. I see some new faces, so I will recuperate what we did last time. What you're seeing on the wall is what we collected in our first run in the zone. We had a listening post that we were using to gather intel, and it was hit by, according to the debrief report, a large pack of bandits that just happened to collect upon it. Just the luck we get in the deep zone. But we've been able to get some valuable intel to help us with our
Send in
future
Goat
missions.
Team 6.
Now, Russian government has asked me to make a priority mission for you. Something to do with a new weapon. We have a picture of it on the table over here. One of the Monolith faction guys holding it on his back. They call it a Gauss rifle. Now, for all of you new people here, the Monolith are a bit of a fanatical group that stay within the deep zone such as around the Chernobyl power plants and the town of Pripyat. We have this map right here we've recovered to help us see where their territory is. I've also marked a few extra areas on it for our operation today, which I believe you have all marked on your maps already,
Let's get
and
more
I will
warmed
go
up,
over them in
shall
just
we?
a moment. But Russian government would like you to recover one of these Gauss rifles. They're very rare, but based on intel from some
let's
of
get more
our
warmed
core
up,
members
shall we?
in the zone and our deep cover operatives, they have a Gauss rifle currently near the oil storage facility marked with the red objective marker. We've also marked Monolith's territory and where they're going to be heavily defending. Now, they won't be openly hostile at first, but once you start actually prodding into their territory, they get very defensive, to say the least. Also, Command wants me to stress if you find anything interesting, what they would call artifacts in the zone, feel free to pick those up and bring them back after you're done with your little expedition. Now, if you notice on the other table, there are two things there. The first are Geiger counters. If you see any of these symbols on these signs, make sure you have one of your guys with the Geiger counter on points, because especially in the deep zone, there are big pockets of radiation. Furthermore, there are some specially made green insecticide grenades that can double as concealment, but they are for what I believe our intel down here stated as large swarms of bugs that like to feast on anything that moves. As far as we've developed, those grenades right there are the only thing that'll be able to kill them. Now, in terms of other things you see on this wall, unfortunately for the rest of them, we only have pictures. There wasn't any intel tied to the rest of them. Hopefully, as we go on with more expeditions, we'll be able to get more intel on what exactly you're seeing here. On a final note, other countries were sending groups in to the zone recently, which is why you see some other decked out guys with different looking weaponry here.
You have no idea what this fucking thing is?
I have no idea what that is. All I know is that the locals do not touch him. That's literally the only thing that was written on a footnote next to that picture. But regardless, other teams may be sending Special Forces Group into AO, so be careful. We also have our own guys within the AO, and they may or may not link up with you as you continue on the mission.
What do they look like?
They'll look like you. We use loner gear.
So, to be clear, last time we went out, you told us to stay the fuck away from the Monolith guys, and this time we're going out specifically to shoot the Monolith guys.
Orders from my government are convoluted, but I am forced to follow them.
Okay.
You have cars waiting for you at front of FOB. Feel free to use them to get on Blue Route.
Alright.
Good luck. You're
Thanks.
going to need it. Oh, shit. I almost forgot. Final note regarding emissions. Emission broadcast frequency is 37.9 on RT-152. Based on our scientific reports as we've been calibrating them, there should not be an emission for the next hour and a half. But if operation goes longer, expect emission. That's all I've got.
Make sure you guys each have one guy on 37.9. Make sure you have at least one Geiger counter per team. Everyone grab one of those special smokes.
Here, you want to grab the
All
guy
right,
counter?
Team 2, you heard
One
him.
each.
Stevens,
Sure.
you're on 37 TAC 9.
Copy.
On it.
I already picked up the Dagger counter.
Don't you
and
mean
the
our
Lcpl.
government?
Yeah.
No, just keep it. It works.
Alright.
Okay. These damn grenades.
And now the fun begins. Again, I'm not planning on
Yeah, sure.
doing an emission, but if worse comes to worse, I will do one.
Drop a mag.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Otherwise, here we go. Oh shit! Also, someone subbed while I was giving that brief. Valinian. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce that. Thank you so much for the sub, my man. Hope you keep enjoying the offs, and I hope you get a kick out of this one. Also, if you notice, some of the people are geared out differently. That's because some of the
Team
people
2,
that
get
played the
fucking let
first
out.
mission, they kept their gear, so they're allowed to
Send
keep it
in
for
Goat
rolling
Team
over.
6
That also means
now.
I might prioritize trying to kill them. And Cricket, thank you so much for the 7-month resub, my dude. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a kick out of this. Alright,
Oakridge, you're my number 2.
let's see how this all goes.
There's a way to use that.
So I'm going to wait till they all leave.
Same here. That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah. Yep.
Talking about the
Get
smoke?
this. I'm going to put a bolt
Yeah.
down.
Confirm.
No, we do it
Smoke grenade, you fucking throw it.
I can't.
Doesn't come up. Can't seem to find it in my pack, shall we say.
Grab green smoke out of the box.
I'll do the main.
Yeah, you got to be careful which green smokes they grab, because some of them won't
Go fucking nuts.
work.
Grab
It has
one
to
or
be
two.
the
So, let's
exact
give 'em a warm welcome, shall
same M18 green smoke grenade, because if it's not, then the class name won't match and it won't actually kill the swarms. And now we wait patiently, but how I have
Team
this
2, go ahead
planned
and
is
swap the red.
it's
Who's
gonna
listening to
probably
37
pick up
Blaine?
around the twins anomaly. They might figure out how to beat it, they might not. It might kill half of them, I don't fucking know. If
Slower
they get
red,
up
because
here and
the
it's
other
still
guys are blue,
following them,
and
the
you're
guy
green.
they'll talk to will tell them how to defeat it. You just have to keep staring at it as you walk away, and if once you get, I have it templated to 300 meters. Once you get 300 meters away, it won't follow you anymore.
Yeah. Sherry, can you handle it?
Alright.
So we'll see how it goes.
Someone got being in slouch mode.
Was it 37.9?
Hopefully the prediction's right, and we'll have to see it for another hour and a half.
Not with that new sound.
So again, for everyone just dropping in, I have a nasty route planned. I've got plenty of things already pre-templated in the AO, but I'll be throwing in more as need be. And we'll just see how this all
Ready, go ahead
goes.
and turn on your anomaly detectors now.
Merchants, so the next mission, when they get the, I have them planning to get the artifacts, and then they'll do some research on them by going to some different duty faction and freedom faction bases, and that's when
You
we'll
want
get
2 in the
into
lead,
the
Vic?
heavy role play. I will have to build those areas from scratch, but I have some good plans, and then along the way they'll run into
Aldridge, you're
firefights.
driving.
They'll feel, a more heavily role play aspect operation of the zone, and we'll see how they like it. How wormy is the worm? Rook, it's the Alaskan bullworm, okay? That's the nickname I have for it. Because that thing, it won't insta-kill you, but it'll fucking pancake your legs on the first
Alright,
hit.
let's go.
I don't think I have any gear that symbolizes the ecologist faction. I know there's a bunch of other factions, but again, it just depends on how much, actual gear I have and to represent it. So I'm getting on 30 on my short range so we can listen to their local comms. I'm going to put myself now on Whisper. And again, the goal is when they get into that AO, I'm going to cut their fuel. Will there be pseudo-giants? Maybe. I can guarantee that they're going to be in the campaign. I have a fucking picture of one right there, for fuck's sake. But, for each one of these missions, I'm only showcasing a few things at a time because you don't want to. This is something I addressed the first mission I did of this.
He's
You
rolling behind
don't
you.
want to throw everything at them the first time because then it gets stale and you kind of overdo the shock factor. You want to only throw a few things at a time, kind of like IV drip it, because then you'll be able to constantly freak them out over all of your tricks in the bag and nothing gets stale. You know? That's why the next mission we do is going to be a more roleplay focused stop. The first mission we did was just kind of testing the waters. This mission is going to be a lot more combat oriented. I'm trying to vary the missions because, as I've said, this is all a giant test. Because how many other Stalker Zeus ops have you seen on YouTube or Twitch? I'm flying blind here. I've always said this when I try new stuff. I'm kind of pushing the boundary here because no one else really does it, you know? There's no guides for this stuff. It's all kind of, you figure it out if you can. Will you add zombified stalkers? There's a way I could, but it's on my lower end of my to-do list. I'd rather throw snorks at them, to be perfectly honest, but again, maybe. I will openly admit, guys, this mission took like 10 hours to make. On top of the frickin' 10 hours it took to make, well, actually more 8.5 for the first mission, but with all the scripting I had to do to set up configs and stuff and then test it on a dedicated server, and that's all on top of, I've lost track of the amount of hours I spent gutting the mod set, redoing a bunch of configs, making unit configs, like all this added stuff. And although I like to stream every day, and I have a bunch of time, you know, to do my other Zeus ops and everything, it takes me time. Like, this takes me a lot of time. So, you know, eventually I just have to, you know, put my foot down and say, look, this is what I can do with this amount of time, and, you know, just kind of go from there. How do I get my Zeus menu to look so clean and neat? Like what? Not popping up with the object templates and stuff?
We're going to be making a left turn here.
With Ace, you can set
Roger,
all
I got
that.
a route marked out. Left turn, and okay. Well, don't fucking drive through that shit. See if you can find a way around in the VIX. If not, we'll dismount and continue on foot.
The fog ends to the left side by the railroad tracks on the dirt road. S2, we got radiation to the left.
Yeah, so not all radiation marks are going to work, but I can always, because I added this to my interface, this is actually a radiation spot, which I will use to kind of troll them. No, that's not the right wording. More so just, you know, add to the immersion.
We're going to be dismount.
Now, he will only aggro when they get within 300 meters, but he'll still make sounds and effects and shit. But now...
We dismounted.
We have that
Go ahead
patrol
and take
right
us
there.
along the road. Keep us, I guess, on the left side as best you can. Ignore the dismount point. We'll just stay on the road all the way up to the objective.
I'll let them come up a bit more, and then I'll throw some blind dogs at them. That's why I'm staying above the rain, so we can hear that motherfucker, man.
Try to move to the left side of the road as soon as we can.
It's 2, Roger.
I don't want to attach myself to one of them, because if one of them steps in an anomaly or something, then I die. So I have to micromanage myself as they move through the area.
Do you guys have to do something special to turn your Geiger counters on?
Negative.
So I'm going to put a pocket of radiation right there in front of Nichols.
S2, we still got radiation on the left side of the road. We're going to just keep it staggered.
Why are we halting?
Anomaly, you're on the right. Direct front, direct front.
Yeah, so that's a springboard.
Eyes on it.
Now I'm hoping
On the left
Nichols
side of the
has a Geiger count, but I think I did
Stu,
set
we
that
got an
suit to
anomaly
not
on the right side of the road.
cause
We're moving along
damage.
the left.
Yep.
Take us right. Don't just fucking stop.
I'm not hearing the Geiger counter at all.
No. The beeping is not a Geiger counter. That's a fucking anomaly detector.
Stu, we're cutting back over to the right.
Disregard. That's definitely fucking radiation.
Yeah, that's radiation right there. So.
Stu, we had a slight bit of radiation coming across the road.
So yeah, that picks up on the Geiger
Copy,
counter,
two.
so they just have to, walk around it. So that's all working great. When they get up here, I'm going to throw a pocket of blind
At
dogs
least we know
at
our
them.
fucking radiation detectors are working.
Hey, firm. You two, you got lightning on the road about 25 meters to your left. Yeah, roger.
Yeah, so when they get closer, I'll throw some blind dogs down. But, again, don't want to overdo things right now. Because that thing will aggro on the blind dogs, so you gotta... I gotta be careful with my unit placement, because they will try to eat me.
Stu, we got a pack of dogs running in front of us.
Attack this, so you're ready to shoot them. Also, tell your guys to make sure that you do not shoot at anyone we see unless they're wearing fucking long trench coats or they start shooting at us.
You're getting a lot closer to that.
Stu, roger, be advised those dogs looked like they ran into the anomaly.
Motherfucker, if you're gonna be on point and you're gonna stop, you better say you're stopping.
3, dog on top of you.
Dog up close, dropped it.
2, this 3, be
Wow,
advised we lost
that-
actual.
That's why it's experimental, because that just made...
Affirm.
Wow, alright.
Are we continue movement?
That didn't happen last time.
Oh, wait. What you're gonna do? I need someone to come. Yeah. Belt, take this team.
Stepping up for team 2. We got a plan.
Continue movement. Team 2, keep us moving, take us out.
Your use this dog, it's super effective, yeah, right? Man, I don't mean for that to happen. That's just...
Del, take over Team 3, I'm gonna step up as actual for now.
Okay, I'm gonna have to, come over here.
Anomaly up front, switching to the main road here. To the left.
Copy, 2. Once we get to the main road, see if you can get us a 360 here real quick.
I'm watching for symbols.
Noise. Did not like it. Not sure what it was.
Set up by the Olympic statue right there.
My Geiger counter goes off.
Get that.
Yeah,
Say when. See,
2, hold here.
I don't want that because I wanna.
Stick to the right of the road.
I don't know why 7's just crashed.
3-2 AC checking in.
Actual, this is 2. You copy?
2 actual copy. Tell your
obviously,
guy
if
to
that
stop
happens
moving for a
again,
second.
we're gonna have issues.
Got one runner off way ahead.
I can't do anything about it, so.
Alright, 2, 3, what do we have for people? What are we down to right now?
This is 3. We're 3 strong.
This is 2. We got the same store here.
Actual's back in A.
3, actual, that's not counting you when I say 3.
Let's go. Keep pushing up the road.
I'm back in comms.
Two, do you have someone up on the net?
Me, or is that getting closer?
I want to pop over this hill just for a quick second to take a look.
Negative radiation sign. You can see it. It's the tower sparking. It's the transformer.
I see it.
2, do you got comms?
Bro, are you good? So I might ease up on the mutants then, since, again, it's not a big feature for today. Ah, Brewer just disappeared. Great. But again, I don't mean for that to happen, because then I have to juggle like this, and it's a pain in the butt.
Comms 15-0.
Thought we're going anywhere, but
We're moving. Strike. Be advised, Terry's off comms. I'm staying with him.
Copy.
I heard
You guys deviate off the
Moving,
road. Never mind. Moving.
Anomaly on the left side of the road here. Watch it.
Looks like there's one right up there in front of you.
Once you pass it, cross back over.
That thing will start following him.
Copy.
If no one's looking at it.
Is it just me or is there someone up on the left side of that?
There she is. She turned. Yep, there she goes.
Be advised, we got contacts in front of us. Unsure of hostile.
Are they shooting at us? If you're unsure if they're hostile, then they're not contacts.
Stevens, I gotta get you in now.
Oh, okay. I
You ready?
have nothing on. Nope.
Did you save your kit?
They do look like the guys that
No,
were supposed to be
Of
out
course not.
here.
That would be smart.
God damn it, dude. I gotta.
Avoiding. So let's avoid them for now.
But just grab a green smoke. If nothing else.
Fuck, I wanted to
Smart
listen
us.
to the fucking.
Okay, go ahead. I'll survive with the rest.
Alright.
Do you just want us to push around to the left? Like, what's...
God damn it.
Be advised, is that mass hallucination or is there a tower in the road?
it's that fucking STP that when you don't look at it, it kills you.
No. It's
Yeah, A-firm, I am as well.
Hey, please.
I'm fucked up. I'm losing
Yeah.
sight here.
You
Alright.
alright?
Yeah.
Alright.
Hold on. Let me leave a couple of you.
Yeah, please do. Say words when you're approaching next time, please. Scared the
Well,
bejesus
I
out
called
of
it
me.
up on the...
Nothing's come across, not yet.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't hear that.
Where did she just go? Well,
Let's go
missed
push
that.
left onto the tracks and then keep pushing up. We're gonna try to avoid those guys.
You good, Brewer?
It's been a whole 5 fucking seconds, so no, I am not good.
Okay.
Yeah, keep pushing left until we hit that dirt road and then follow that dirt road. Start following the dirt road.
Oh, it's gone up and it's fucking with these guys now. Now I need to move her. Yeah, I need to move these guys. Looks like they aggroed on the fucking...
Alright, send me in.
Alright.
Looks like those guys took out that bandit roadblock we spotted last week, but still we will give them a wide berth.
They're all dead. Those are the live guys we were just seeing. I think that tower just ate them.
Let me join up on you here.
It's 2 back on station.
Alright, so she's following the AI now.
2-1, be advised that Magical Tower of Death decided to disappear on us.
Yeah, so she's now following the AI. So I was hoping they wouldn't make the jump past the player base, but it looks like they did, so... So I'm going to say they're going to take care of it.
It's 2, we got radiation ahead. We're moving left along the road. It's 2, we got some shit going on up here. We're trying to continue moving along the road. We got an earthquake going on.
Say the monolith dealt with it, you know? Because they would know how, because they are the religious fanatics in this area. So I'll send them back to their post.
Push into the radiation marked areas if you need to. Just
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
if you run into a patch of radiation, try to go around it, or we'll backtrack if we need to.
Roger, 2 short halt, waiting for one of our guys to catch back up.
Yep, he just ran past us.
Alright. Let's start with the firefight. But yeah, I'm probably, since it made the 2 guys that you don't want to crash in the op crash, I'm probably not going to touch the mutants anymore today because I don't want to risk that happening. Because that's just, it's bad luck for that to honestly happen, but I don't want to, they're the guys that host me here, so if I, you know, they get pissed off, then I'm kind of screwed for a job.
2, we got shots going off out here to the fucking east.
Roger, let them fight it out and just keep moving. Oh, those sound like they're at us, or at least they're at someone on the other side of us.
Two, three's gonna push up on your left. Get you covered.
Verify your targets. If they're wearing green and black, they should be on our side.
Black should be friendly.
It's 2, Roger. We definitely got a gunfight up here, but they were not firing at us, so it's just straight rounds. This is 2, they're wearing all black.
Are they in the black trench coats? If that's them, just fucking light them up.
You guys heard them. If they're black trench coats, light them up. Move along the
Hold up, just taking us out because I want
2,
to
we're
respawn
moving
this
along
guy.
the left side of
These
this large
guys
white
is kind of
building.
like the local commander dudes.
Push on right.
One, our white suits hostile.
Not yet. Let's try to avoid them and avoid shooting at them for as long as possible.
They shot.
Yeah, they're shooting at us.
Well, then shoot back.
Alright, well, he just watched him drop, so hold up.
I got one guy over here with me.
This is 2, they all appear to be down at this time.
God, it looks like the area secure. Be advised, we have captured one of their Vics.
Oh, these 4 guys come back. Well, alright. I was gonna talk with them, but they shot, so...
Did they shoot at us or did we shoot at them?
They shot at us.
Nah, I watched one of my guys flop and the bullets came from you,
3,
so...
push up to that fucking archway northwest on the road.
Whatever.
2, scavenge these guys for what you can.
3 copies.
And make sure you're watching out east, because east is their territory. And we just lit up one of their fucking patrols.
I wanna try to do the roleplay thing, but if they're gonna shoot at every group, that makes it difficult now. But I will set that back up.
Alright, 20 more seconds and then let's move. I don't want to fucking sit here while they're... What's coming in from the south? They're coming in from the south. We fucking lit their guys up.
Friendly wiggle, and they still shot me. Alright, I guess I can. Change side relation.
2's moving, northbound.
Okay.
Who's got you covered? Found past
Get
us.
back on point and take us...
Okay. Whatever.
Let's try to push left, west into the woods, and then continue pushing north towards the objective.
They don't debrief these, but I will mention
Just
that they
left
shot
on the left side
first
of the road into
both
the woods.
times, so...
We're taking rounds from the northeast.
Roger, push west into the woods, disengage. Shoot as you need to, but... do not see any of these guys.
Alright, so far, a little shaky, but we're making it work.
2, we're gonna short halt up here, take care of some quick medical needs.
So where's that pocket of radiation I'm playing with? Let's adjust this puppy right here. Now we'll just sit on what's going on.
Alright, everybody good to move?
Good to move.
Good to move.
2's moving again.
Heading north.
Yep.
354.
Copy 2-3's on you.
These cars really don't like to move on their own.
Skirt the edge of their territory here.
Alright.
I'm gonna beat the mute.
Yeah, Monolith wouldn't be too forgiving. That's the point. Like, that's why I shot as that guy when I saw one of my guys drop. So yeah, radiation pockets. I'm just throwing these around.
We're being engaged from the west.
Yeah, we're pushing up on the northwest side of you.
Let's go. Let's push up.
Disregard, that's to our direct north.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I got
Yeah, there's movement up there on the train tracks.
This is 2, we got radiation direct north.
There's guys in these buildings right here.
Guys in the buildings. Clear these buildings out. I'm pushing right through the center.
Three, stay out here and watch up these train tracks and up the road.
Yeah, now
Three
it's too
copies.
late to roleplay them because now they're within their territory, or at least skeeting in at that point. So now these guys are gonna go check over here to see what that noise is.
It's 2, we're moving along your right.
Copy, watch that building in front of you, it's occupied.
That was interesting.
Got a helmet here
Reloading.
for whoever needs one.
For Ben.
Armor. Actual armor.
This is 2, we got movement down the ASR direct east of our pause, 200 meters out, break. They are currently moving southbound towards our previous position.
Jet direct front.
It's 2, disregard last, they are moving now directly towards us from the east.
Roger, fight. Stay here. We'll fight them while we got these buildings for hard cover.
2, roger.
The issue is they pushed way out.
You're engaging Aldridge. Roger.
Now what I could do...
Stevens, you good?
All good.
All good here.
Let's throw one more group of bandits at him from over here.
Stevens, I want you to shift left.
Try to sandwich him.
Northeast.
Alright, bring us 323 to that little area of buildings that's just west-southwest of our main objective, and we'll see if we can get eyes into the objective from there. We'll move in from there.
Alright, Nichols, take us out 323, that little tiny clump of buildings just west-southwest of the OBJ.
I don't think it's gonna
Copy,
Coming from
323.
straight west.
Moving.
2, solid copy.
They keep coming up to this fucking road. Lined up like this.
Movement down the road again.
We got hostiles coming in from the west.
Ow. I got dropped instantly there, Jesus.
3's got him. We've got one that ran off in the woods. We got the rest.
It's 2, roger. We got shooters east down the road as well. We're bugging out.
Copy, we'll follow you.
Where are you at?
Northwest.
Hold position. We're fucking out to the north right now.
Alright, just fire over in the direction of those shots. We'll see what that
Stay behind
does.
this fucking...
That sounded like something heavy. Did anyone get eyes on it?
It's 2, negative. It was big, but we're shifting further west, staying behind this defilade.
Copy, we're right behind you.
It's definitely got an angle still.
From the northeast.
It's 2. We got an active shooter out to the northeast. Hit 2 of my guys.
Yeah, it's from the front
Roger, that's the
outpost.
edge of our objective, so let's maneuver and see if we can find a way. And 3, you need to quit jumping up in everyone's assholes.
50 meters. Let's hold on this hill. This is our fucking OBJ, just we're northeast here.
This is 2. I'm gonna set up on this fucking hilltop and hold security while you guys circle around behind us.
I think I know exactly how I'm going to bring the worm in.
I don't have any optics on my gun at this time.
Yep.
Oh, I know exactly how I'm gonna bait her in.
I'm hearing BTR. Is that a thing?
This is 2, A firm. There's an active BTR at the OBJ. We are pulling back behind this fucking defilade.
Can you take a shot on it from
Damn,
here?
how'd
Or do
they
we need
see
to move
it?
up closer?
It's not even crude because I knew there was a launcher
Can you take
issue.
a shot on it from here?
So it's in the objective,
stand by.
not in this little area of fucking shit right here in front of us.
Oh, it's just an empty VTR.
How was the hit?
Stand by.
Impact. Good hit.
Didn't do shit.
Hit it with our other one.
This is 2. BTR was hit with a
Save
single
that
rocket.
other M72. There's another armor piece over here that's way more heavily armored than a BTR. It's close in this little fucking thing of buildings.
Roger, if an RPG-26 doesn't kill a BTR, it sure as fuck ain't gonna do anything against something more heavily armored.
I'm trying to see what the other heavily armed thing is.
Yeah, let's pull back, keep shifting around to the left. Negative on AP.
Does anyone have any demo?
Demo, I'm gonna assume no.
Negative.
Negative from 2.
That thing even helps.
Yeah, it does. Nice big old fucking gun up on top.
Be advised, I think that BTR is either disabled or the gun's not working.
I'm not worried about the BTR anymore. I'm worried about this BMD right in front of us, or whatever the fuck it is.
Where?
I saw guys moving up around it, but I haven't seen it move at all yet. So I don't know if it's disabled or not working or what, but
Cherry Tough, push back to me and Ben. Retreat northeast.
Like, cause I don't see it. Hmm.
Yeah. I think it's full. Let's go stay here.
What, they think those tracks are a BMD or something? Oh. Beautiful.
cover me. I'm gonna go check it out.
Alright. Fucking one's gonna go check it out.
So I'm gonna delete a few random bodies in here.
Be advised, we got white coats coming in from the east.
It's a BTR. I don't know if it's the same BTR. It just had some fucking dismantled tracks on the ground in front of it. Is that the same BTR you guys just took a shot at, or is that a different one?
That's the one, yeah. Gaining contact southeast.
I think I might be hearing a vehicle moving.
This is 2, we're being engaged by a big fucking gun to our east.
3's moving around it.
Trying to make sure if I see guys sniping through the trees, I will fix that.
It's 2, we had eyes on some type of wheeled vehicle moving into the compound south to north.
Roger that. I cannot confirm, but I think this other BTR is here is disabled.
Roger, we'll find out.
1-2, be advised, we have an entrance into the compound to your east.
Oh yeah, no, they see them. They see them cutting through right there.
I see it. Start bounding up. See if we can get pushed in.
This is 2, we're being engaged from the fucking north while we're trying to cross.
Yep, I hear it. I cannot see it. Pop smoke and move up.
Wow, they somehow got those guys. Oh yeah, so he's shooting through.
Alright, I sprinted across. I didn't see anything immediately.
He's shooting through the rafting.
Get him up.
Looks like there's smoke popped at that other entrance on the south side.
Yeah, there's 3 over
Yeah,
there.
they just noticed.
3's over here trying to get it locked down. We got 1 man down this time. We're getting it.
I dropped one guy in the tower up there. I'm gonna push in.
Come up. Moving to cover.
Tell Cherry
we got
cover us.
smoke. I'm gonna push in. Okay, fine. You guys push in.
We're fucked, dude. We need bandage. Watch
Cherry, you good?
Cherry.
I'm good. Just
You're good.
I won't be for a bit.
Tell Cherry if you guys are good. Push in.
Alright, so they have their guys patched up.
3, stay where you're at till everyone's caught up. We'll push along the right inside of this.
Hold position. Hold position.
I just dropped him. Damn, he dropped his gun.
3 copies. We're holding near at the main entrance.
That's one of my fears is this stuff right here, the gun might fall through, and if it does, I'll just template another one.
I got hit from the right side. Get off my ass so I can move.
So, give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Tosco? Tosco's down again.
Send them up here. Team 6 now.
3, you need to. I
Dark
thought you
Damon,
had
thank
already
you so much
breached.
for the 6-month resub, my man. Welcome to the Sergeant's Club. Hope you keep enjoying the ops, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this one.
Tosco's gonna need blood.
I don't have any.
I got a bag on me.
Let's go. Keep moving around the fucking outer or the inner part of this wall.
Comes in the tube right there, playing very aggressively.
Copy. Stay on the outer wall. Move to your east. Keep clearing.
Two's already.
I can't shoot.
Yeah, and two's already pushing past us on that side. We're holding security for him.
Keep an eye on my fucking left.
Definitely guys in that building.
Copy, coming to you.
Templating these guys over here.
I'm not jumping up on that thing again.
Yep.
Go around the right side of the building. Back off this, go around the right side of the building. I'll hold the corner.
This is 2. We got active shooters here on this side of the fucking compound. Break. My guys are circling around the right side of the building to hit them from the rear.
They'd have to go around.
Yeah, get him.
So they're up in the tower.
Who the fuck is up in that tower? Get your goddamn eyes back east into the building that we're getting shot at from.
Tosco's still down.
We're coming in from the south. We gotta pull back in.
This is 2. Do we have friendlies up in the fucking tower?
We got monolith guys coming in from the south on the road. 3, I want you to move back to this entrance and secure it. Use the fucking mounted gun.
Cool, thanks for the answer.
Say again?
So Ven's down.
I asked if we had friendlies in the tower.
Yes, friendly's in the tower. That's what I was
Tosco's
yelling
up.
at to shoot in the fucking building.
Just waiting until they get a majority of this cleared so I can
3, are you not on
wake
comms
the
anymore?
worm up.
This is 3, 2 AC, just stepping up. Time now. What do you need?
I need you guys to secure this fucking entrance and get whoever's up in that tower to shoot down into the building to the east.
Solid copy.
Two, I'm coming up behind you to assist.
Alright, so they killed the Seeker. And his weapon didn't fall through. Good.
Roger, you can't assist shit from here. You need to move around the other fucking side of the wall and get on the other side of the building.
There's no other side of the wall unless we go outside. Stand by.
Yeah, that's what my guys are doing.
Just to take us out of the action for a second. But I want to prep
Rear,
shark
you guys popping smoke up in the tower?
There's 3, that's negative.
Are you guys up in the tower?
Ben and Tosco are down.
Stand by, find out with team.
Three, is that? Yes, that is 3 down up in the top of the tower.
Three of the guys inside the building here are engaging up into the tower.
Yeah, A-firm. That's why it turns out they're popping smoke trying to get our guys down. Be advised, sounds like 1 actual is also down up theirs.
This is 2, be advised, my guys cannot breach on the other side of the fucking compound to get shot on the PTR.
Let's go, Nichols.
With you.
So it looks like Brewer's pulling Nichols back to grab him. Aldridge and Stevens have maneuvered over here, trying to take out who they can. I want them to get a foothold so we can bring in the worm. That machine gunner just firing at whatever moves up there. Woo! Alright, it looks like RPG's do it.
2, what's everybody's status? Say again, this is 2, what is everybody's status?
3 and 1 are up in the tower, we're good.
Alright, so 2's pushing around.
There is a second floor in that building if you're going in.
So that blew out part of the... Whoops! Part of the floor. Is there any way I could, like, add that to my interface and delete it? Probably not. That definitely escaped testing, but again, I had it as an empty template, so I didn't actually think to blow it up. Alright, here's the deal. I need one of these guys in a UAZ that they'll actually drive.
Being engaged from outside.
Still.
Where the fuck did that go?
Fucking guys up here so we can finish breaching this.
I think they're shooting through fucking murder holes in there.
There she is.
This is 3, does anybody have blood?
2, negative.
Copy, we have a man down, he's not gonna wake back up. I'm gonna push the rest of my team to assist you in clearing.
Lots of fucking stairs and shit up.
Clear right.
Trying to continue clearing left.
Yeah, we don't have any fucking blood. Upstairs. Roger. What's status Nichols?
I'm just gonna boop this guy over then.
It's 2, we got the weapons cache inside, upstairs.
Roger, see if they have any fucking demo of their own.
See if there's any fucking demo in the weapons cache.
He's aggroing on that Vic.
It's 2, no demo upstairs.
Remember, we're looking for a very specific fucking rifle here.
I got it. I've got the fucking weapon we're looking for.
Disregard, we got it.
It's 2, Roger on your last. We're good to move.
Come on.
Everybody good to move? Yeah, I'm aware, I'm just fucking looking around. Alright, be fucking prepped. We're gonna bug out here shortly. We're gonna go back out the way we came in. Back over here to the fucking east side.
Were we able to find any demo?
2, negative.
Alright, if you see any weapons you want, now's the time to get them.
Nichols, I heard you bitching about that.
Looks like some of these guys have helmets. If you don't have a helmet, grab one.
We've got PKPs, PKMs, we all types of good shit, gentlemen.
Roger, everybody see the fucking helmet, let me know.
No, I'll believe you.
Red, this guy has another one of these special weapons.
That really fucking bad thing that
you motherfuckers want to piss with Autolift? Here's what I got for you! The Alaskan bullworm! Serves you right for coming in my territory! I hope he kills you all. He just gets stuck.
Let's go. Let me know when your guys are out. Push back out the way we came in. Southwest.
He might
Here's
aggro
the
on
count of 4
my empty unit now.
2's all out.
Tosco.
That's exactly what he's doing. I was hoping they'd grab a Vic or something. Oh man, it's gonna eat Tosco. Or get stuck down here. Hopefully she'll eventually come out. Maybe, probably.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
I don't remember that from Stalker. No, so the Gauss rifle, it's glitched. It doesn't have any ammo, but one of them grabbed it, so... They grabbed all the artifacts, too. Ah, damn it. I wasn't expecting her to get stuck down here either.
227.
Let's see if I can bait her out.
Roger, get back on point and start taking us back towards our vehicles.
2, roger.
Alright.
We are to your southeast, coming back to you.
2, roger.
Alright, so that means the smoke monster's gonna stay in this compound for the rest of the campaign. And she essentially just got trapped.
Once we leave the short haul so you can get ahead of us.
Whoop! Yeah, so they've left that area. I'll put some radiation in their way. Here, I'm gonna try to free it if I can, see if it'll come out right here. Otherwise, she might be completely stuck as an entity.
2, we're cutting direct south from here.
So again, this didn't go picture perfect in my head, but shit happens. Just gotta keep it moving. Tosco should have been eaten, for fuck's sake. No, you can't. Well, actually, let me see if I can move her. But she might be tied to, yeah. Oh, yes, I can. The 3 effects she's tied to on the Zeus interface. Yeah, she knocks over trees.
Give me a count of how many new exosuits we picked up.
It's 2, we picked up 1 ourselves.
So you have 2 total now?
Affirm.
3 has 1.
Stop moving.
Roger.
Don't eat me.
It's 2, we're cutting back to the east to avoid the Bridge of Death.
Eat Tosco. I think it's getting confused on its own target acquisition, so I'm gonna delete that. I don't know what she could be aggroing on right now. Ay, worst comes to worst. I mean, we can just keep her there as a plot point. It's fine. Surprised I hasn't tried to eat Tosco yet. Oh. No. She's still right there.
Guess we don't have to worry about demoing that place.
That's an A-firm.
Oh, one of them just ran into a meat grinder. Nice.
It's 2 turning back south.
Just got himself stuck in a pipe. Oh, man. That thing's funny. Yeah, I guess Tosco's AFK. By sheer luck, he is not dead. But it is trying to kill him. Here we go. Yeah, he won't be dead, but that's gonna hurt him quite a few times, so... we'll see how that goes.
Is there anything going on 37.9? Because that sounds like the beginning of a fucking mission to me.
It's 2 negative.
3 negative.
Trying to smack Tosco.
Divert course southwest towards that cluster of buildings that we took cover in last mission.
To shore halting. Two interrogative, you mean the long fucking buildings to our 218?
Affirmative.
Roger.
I'd laugh if Tosco were to come back, but I think they can hear that from all the way over here.
2's moving.
Yeah, so they hear some of the rock
We'll move
effects.
to those and we'll sit there for a minute, and if no fucking storm comes, we'll keep moving.
Alright, I might put a message out. I'll give a broadcast. We got to give it some time to say, hey, maybe some dudes were, you know, watching, and now they're running, and they're trying to get it coordinated word of mouth. But if they're going to go over there, I might throw some more bandits down for the time being. Just to give them something to do. And then let me just grab another one of these cars.
It's 2, you're going to want to make sure to shift a little bit more direct south once you get back into the trees here. Avoid radiation.
Roger, behind you.
Okay. Attention stalkers, this is not to
Watch the
report
ground
an
in here
emission.
for rats.
This
There
is
were
an
rats last time
emergency
we were in here.
report.
2, roger.
Okay. Attention stalkers. Let me first be clear to say there is not an emission coming. This is just an emergency report to say there is
Disregard.
break. I am getting live radio reports right now that the anomaly known as the worm is currently active on the edge of monolith territory at the oil storage facility. There has apparently been a massive firefight in the area, and the worm is currently tearing around the area. So please stay out of there. It's definitely going to be crawling with monolith after this is all over. Good luck,
1 to 3,
stalkers.
be advised. 37.9 is saying no emission forecasted, warning us about a worm to keep moving.
Yeah, so they took cover in that exact building last time.
It's 2, we're good to keep moving.
Alright, take us out. Move towards the Vix.
Two, roger.
So I'm scared. I'm really worried about doing mutants because it causes people to fucking crash, so... Lovely. Do some pockets of radiations, put some more spawn anomalies in. We'll put a big patch of fog over here, but yeah, we're just kind of wrapping it up. And those explosions are definitely audible from pretty much everywhere.
One, this is 3.
Send it.
Be advised, 37.9 is stating that the worm is active along the Monolith territory border.
Right, let it. Make sure we don't get within 300 meters of that shit until we move back to our Vix.
2, roger.
See if I have this guy to, like, run down. Alright. I mean...
It's 2, that fog you're going to be seeing out to the south should be the same fog that we avoided on our infill.
We'll do a bloodsucker. We'll just have him kind of walking around. Oh, please don't go that way. Go any other way but that way. Oh, shit. He aggroed.
This is 2, we got a big fucking something. Just came running at us from the south.
So when he turns invisible, he actually disappears.
Is it dead?
It ain't moving.
So which model... See, that's what I'm worried about, though. It'll, you know, cause people to crash. But it's supposed to, when it takes damage, switch on hide. Man, that thing is still rampaging around. Which model did I use for her again? Yep. I might just put her out on the rear again.
Two shore halting.
Yeah, so now this one's aggroing from ways away. But this is canon because that thing can turn invisible.
This 2, we're going to continue movement down this road. We should be good to fucking follow this road right along the perimeter of their territory without being fucked with.
Just got to be careful with it because it still has a grapple attack that'll crash the server. That's why I'm not letting them actually attack them.
To be advised, whatever that thing was, we did not kill it.
Roger. Let's keep fucking eye to our rear. We got the front.
Drums played soccer, so I think he knows it can turn invisible like that. Yeah, so I think at this point the beast has subsided.
This 2, we're shifting left off-road to avoid an anomaly.
Have one more good run.
Tell your guys if they see one of those things running at them to just drop it. Not drop it, but drop what they're fucking doing and run away. Let everyone else take care of the shooting.
Roger.
Yeah, so I think they just saw it walk off.
Be advised, we caught a glimpse of the thing again. It was right in front of us and it teleported away. Or went invisible, not sure which.
It can go invisible. Yeah, Alaskan bullworm's tired. It wants to sleep. Waiting to see Eldridge come back. Here, we'll put a few monolith dudes around their Vic, so I'll just template 2 groups right there, break them apart. Have a Vic up right here, put its lights on. These 3 guys are gonna come check them out. Alright, player, teleport. Oh, Eldridge is back, alright. Eldridge, you want back in?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, teleporting you in.
Alright, yep.
You're just one of the roaming agent people.
Yeah.
We'll do a burner right there. And now all is quiet again.
Roger.
Hell out of you coming through those trees.
Shift left around this thing.
It's 2, we're going to be shifting left off road again.
So the swarm, I don't know where it is right now. I forget. I put it on a BMP asset and completely forgot where I put it, so I'll just check it in the mission file again, but we'll showcase it next, not next week, but the week after. You know, 2 weeks from now. So there's Tosco.
He's left.
You want back in?
What?
Do you want back in?
Holy shit! Do you finally realize where the fuck I was?
You were AFK all the way up there, man.
I wasn't AFK. I was unconscious because they put 7 bags of blood in me, and I guess no one said anything.
Jesus.
I got Arma, and I was waiting for an ace.
2 guys on our fucking southeast. There's definitely footballs on our Vic.
God fucking damn. Alright. Yeah, just throw me in. I don't even care anymore.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
More of the bandits.
No idea, didn't have
I
eyes
got
on
beat
it.
up by a worm,
Roger.
man.
Just push up on it.
Yep. Well, at least one person got eaten by the worm. Oh.
They're laying down in between the Vics.
Ow. Use this bait for the getaway. I didn't know he was armored like that.
Right behind you.
Tosco just shot at Steven. That's interesting.
Pushing up.
TRL, thank you so much for the 2
Too
month
soon,
resub,
Sam.
man. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you're getting a kick out of this. And yeah, that was pretty funny.
Our vehicles are secured. Get your asses over here.
2 Vics are secure.
Roger, check these guys for gear and then let's roll.
Let's get another light
2's
bolt in.
ensuring that the area is secure before we move.
I got an SVD over here for someone.
go. Make it quick.
I'll take that.
Yeah, Strum's using the rifle on back to put it there. They've
Where's
got a
that
mod where they
STD?
can have multiple primary weapons.
76.
Oh, I
So
already
pull
have
that
that
fucking
one.
truck over here. We'll take it with us.
Say again, they had a truck?
Yeah, we're taking it with us.
Sherry, tell how you guys doing?
2 of you take that truck.
Now,
Nichols will
do
take
I
the server.
want to be mean?
Get it pulled out here on the road facing south.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Now, if I move you... Yep.
All right, let's go, Nichols.
Alex Soul, Port Tosco.
Okay, jumping in.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah. Okay.
This is 2, we're all loaded.
Let's go, get in.
I didn't like that sound.
If you think that's
Oh,
south.
This is 2, everybody good?
Redmond might be in trouble.
3's all good.
There we go.
1, you good?
Going back for fucking Redmond.
Server just borked itself, I think.
1, you got him?
Negative, we are fucking leaving. Go.
Woo!
Roger.
Sweet mama. I think Redmond either crashed or just went AFK. I don't know. Just get rid of him for the moment. A nice little ending. A nice little ending. Ah, the worm, man. Server's definitely having a panic attack over it. Yeah, Redmond just had a crash. Alright, let's...
I don't know if Redmond's dead, but he is unrecoverable.
Let's delete everything off. Hopefully the server will unfuck itself. But yeah, that was definitely interesting. Oh, Potato, if you're clocking in now, we just finished. Tell just magically died. I don't fucking know what happened there. Yeah, I'm wounded from frickin' vanilla damage.
What's wrong with that vehicle?
Just wild ride.
Oh, there goes the server.
Here's your fucking bullshit. It only cost me one of my guys.
Alright. Okay, yeah, the server did not like that. No, actually their whole their TeamSpeak died too. Jesus, I don't know. I don't think that was me then. Because that was wow, okay. That is interesting. I don't think it was the worm though, because the script wouldn't kill their TeamSpeak too, you know? That's really weird. Cuz this happened in Cherry's mission 2 weeks ago. So I don't trying to think, cuz I went through the worm scripture. I'm trying to think like what changed, cuz I have moved it around and it was fine. So I don't think that was me. You don't think? Ah, great. Well, I don't know. I don't think that was the worm script though, because that wouldn't cause that. Huh. I mean, thankfully it was over, but if it's all tied to the same thing, like, I don't think that's the case, because Drum was saying he has, like, different servers for different things, and if everything dies... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, oh, now we're making email worm jokes, but... Nah, I don't know. I don't know. We don't debrief these anyway, but that's a very interesting ending, to say the least. I'm probably going to get my butt chewed anyway, so... $10 for praising the worm god. Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean for it to end like that, you know? And I spent 10 hours, so I don't know. We'll see with an RPT file, but maybe I'm screwed, maybe I'm not, who knows.
6.
But Vector, thank you so much for the sub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops. Hope you enjoyed this, but I'm going to cut it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Otherwise, take care and cheers.